Oh great, ambush straight off the bat. I don't know, but I believe that I thought that thing was immune to. I wish words didn't fail me at times, but yeah, I thought that was immune to petrification, but it is not. As tigers. Felt it was appropriate to demonstrate. Ooh, I just noticed I didn't use all of my sphere levels last time.
It comes.
Oh, I remember when the download I failed to do. I believe this thing wiped me out. I genuinely can't remember anything about this. Except I believe I don't want to haste it. That thing is a sanctuary keeper. And I genuinely remember nothing about this fight, even though I know I did it like 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's right, it completely destroyed me with status effects. So Auron is currently asleep, so let's stop Walker from destroying me. I believe I couldn't figure out a way to get rid of Curse. I still generally can't remember what Curse does. Oh yeah, you did tail swipe, so that removed sleep and confusion off Auron. I kind of just want everyone to get a hit on it at the time being. Oh! I've figured out what Curse does. It makes it so you can't use your overdrives. Oh, that's not good. No, not being able to use my overdrives if they're cursed is not a good thing at all. Yeah, I forgot it doesn't work if you heal yourself. I'm not off to risk slowing that thing down because I generally don't think that would do enough all. That just feels very taunting. Ooh. What? I didn't like that. That might need to cast Reflect on it. I'm just trying to avoid using. I'll bring out Lulu now to get the get him involved in the fight, switch her out, and then cast Reflect on it. Did not like the Kiraga on itself. Oh, funny feeling that's back to full health again now. No, don't Kiragi yourself. Is he pulsing as if he has... Wow, he's not even immune to curse. Oh dear. Do not like the fact that Aeon's can get cursed. Nearly back to 4 hit points. Okay, so what? He's back to 4 hit points. So yeah, Lulu out just to get involved in the fight. Then switch back out again for anybody and cast Reflect onto the Sanctuary Keeper, so that when it does decide to heal itself, I get the fun instead. Fully expecting it will cast it on the character I've got full health every time, but if you don't try... Ooh! I did not see that happen. I will always check because it states I've got my overdrive, and you kind of get a little bit excited when you've got your overdrive. So it's off to take 2,000 damage each time now because of poison, which completely baffled me that could it even be poisoned. What I'd love to do is keep Yuna curse free. That would be absolutely wonderful. Back to Walker. I know he's somebody else that's cursed, but okay. Let's cheer a few times. As he realises he's got Protect on himself and not willing to... and therefore not willing to cast... what's the word I'm looking for now? Curage on himself anymore. It definitely feels that way. Don't believe Kirag would reflect off him onto me and then reflect back again. But it wouldn't be the first time I've done it. Oh no! Can't tell. Oh, it died itself. Died itself? Killed itself.
Hey, can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku,
Fine. I'll think on the way.
No, I was very concerned about that then. And I fully expected
Hey,
it to
come
be
on, let's go.
immune to reflect. Didn't expect reflect
We
to
are.
land as easily.
we're almost there, aren't we?
The one that surprised me the most was the
We've
fact that
come a
Bio
long
landed.
way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
See, he says there was a boy similar age to Tidus. Yet it was 10 years ago. And he's not 10 years older than Tidus. I don't care what anybody says. Even if he's claiming to be 10 years older than Walker. Still don't believe it. Either way, he's not 10 years older than Eden. I wonder if Demi would have worked against it. Makes no difference either way because I don't have access to it, but I wonder.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Uni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Uni. It's not over yet.
sit. Thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go.
And what's on this sphere then? It's not a shell. If you hold it against your ear, it's not to make the sound of the sea.
Sir Oren, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I. I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Oren, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimari. You stayed. Kimari, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
So, I don't really know what to say. That also, she knew what the final Aeon, summoning the final Aeon entailed, and that was quite early in the journey, because that was at Mihan High Road that she actually recorded all that. And then this is the cutscene right at the very beginning of the game when it all first starts up. And time to talk about this is my story.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
There was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
Was she
Let's
getting
go.
bored of Titus telling stories? So we get some brand new enemies now. Nope, it's the Dark Flan again. When probably my hardest hitter does next to nothing to it, bring away. Because it resists all magic and all physical damage, including piercing. Fortune Sphere. Okay, we don't get new enemies, these are still the same old ones. Because this is back to being a behemoth again. Oh, he's immune to dark attack. Oh boy. I believe... No, we know it kills Titus. We established that in the previous area. Yeah, using Rock as a drive at the moment just seems very wasteful on that.
It's over.
However, on this thing, I'm hoping I can land a full 12 hits. Yeah. That doesn't feel so wasteful because I know I can shred it. Spider Kiss. Piercing poison touch. I'm happy with all the extra damage. Does Titus still run while this is happening? I'm guessing not.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
Well, yeah, I suppose someone's only come here at the end of the pilgrim. So throughout the rest of this time, there won't be anybody there. Okay, MP Stroll heals NPM Sumo while walking around. Which, when she's not an MP based character, it seems kind of useless. I'm not saying useless, that's not fair, because you can use things like the black magic spheres and stuff like that to teach you magic and make her more of a utility, a versatile utility character. I just haven't done that. Damage one enemy.
Pray now.
Let's see if I can get this right. Let's see what damage this kicks out then. Not as much as I'd like. Ooh, this looks very much like the very beginning of the game when Tide runs into the Blitzball Stadium. In fact, I'd be very surprised if that isn't a Blitzball Stadium looking at the side, the top of the
Journeyer
archway.
of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes. If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
Not very reassuring, is it? Ooh, we get some mechs now. So we have a Yak 97. So we have to target that with anybody else and to destroy the YKT 11, which, if it's the only unit left on the field, will use something called Thrust Kick. We've fought very similar things to these already in the past. No Thrust Kick for you. I'm using Titus's overdrive when I get the opportunity to, because he must be so close to unlocking his next overdrive. He needs to use an overdrive a fixed number of times. Let's just have a full rotation. Because otherwise I'll end up with 3 massively overpowered characters and everybody else unusable. That's never a good sign to be. It's a good place to be. I wonder if Thrust Kick's potential steal ability. But I said that I have a funny feeling I might already have Thrust Kick. we found out earlier, reminded ourselves earlier that Una doesn't heal herself, or does her overdrive doesn't go up when she heals herself. Sorry. Providing Kamari survives, I am off to switch him out. I am, as anybody who's watched already knows, I hate Lulu's overdrive because I can never get it to work successfully. Let's switch out for Tyler. He's the main character of the game, so it's always nice to keep him up. I feel like I want to start mocking it for missing, but I kind of don't, because it's the sort of game that penalises if you start doing that. Yeah, don't. Going back to the MP stroll that was on the garden item for Riku, I don't intend to use Mug enough to justify MP stroll. That's like that's a Defender Z with lots and lots of hit points. So Riku Mug it. And oh, he has the I guess it's piercing required to do anything on it. I should have just switched Riku out. Okay, so that's Lulu not participating in this fight. Mental break.
You shall fear magic.
After taking my magic character out of the fight. So let's try doing armor break next to see if that does anything to him.
Your pain shall be twofold.
So that does work. Nice. And I'm expecting the blindness to wear off this turn. So let's reapply it. Hopefully. To say he's blind is very accurate. So if we come across one of these again, I will use Auron to arm break it, followed by Walker's Overdrive.
Take that.
Don't see the point in using Walker's Overdrive until it's had its armor broken. Do a prayer for everyone. Oh, so that does actually go up a little bit. Okay. It's just a very small amount because it heals a very small amount. That's interesting to know. So what we'll do now is switch off Titus Cheer. So then when Walker does the overdrive, hopefully I'll hit the full 12, but it does slightly more damage. I do seem to be hitting the more frequently. He did not like the fact that Walker used his overdrive. I am hoping that there is a save sphere coming up, because that hurts. So Walker's next attack is opted to blind it again. Or not, but luckily it didn't actually kill him this time. Just used a lot of mana. Or MP.
Booyah.
Okay, they're zombies, so if I heal them, they will die. Do switch unit out, because I'm not overly fussed about using the healing lashes to do them. Not strong enough to worry too much about that. He says after taking mass damage from them. So they have 3,300 hit points. Yeah, but that should be a one hit for Walker. Not quite. Luckily, Titus is quick enough.
Let's go.